Hello, I'm Crickets and welcome back to I Have a Story. In yesterday's video, I was talking about the possibilities of whether Charlie was shot from behind or not. And I meant to talk more about this. I started to, and then I went to the video, and I don't know if people caught it or not, so I want to point this detail out here. For those of you who did not see my video yesterday, I'll link it in here. And in that video, we clearly see this guy with two hands together. Don't know what he's holding because the video image is very poor. But he's holding his two hands together, and at the exact moment that the shot took place, we see his hands move in the motion of what would be indicative of somebody holding a gun and pulling the trigger, and the impact of his hand moving back at the exact moment. And looks, unmistakably like a possibility. But here's what I didn't finish and go back to, and I started talking about. I talked about in that video about how typically a body falls in the direction of impact. And I guess even if you look at this, he's even slightly slouched backwards. Slightly. Definitely can't say he's leaning back in his chair, but he's definitely not leaning forward. So why did he fall forward? And then thinking more about it, and I only watched the actual video footage of it one time, so I don't want to go back and see it again. I am so tired of seeing this stuff. God, I'm so tired of seeing it. I want solutions and start fixing our problems so we don't have to see it no more. That's the answer. That's what we need. Start fixing problems. So many of them in our country, we just watch it happen, talk about it, and just let it go on by. Let's move on to the next thing we can talk about. Let's start acting, people. Actions mean far more than words. So I also talked in that video about how it looked possibly like what we saw as the entrance, actually the bullet exiting. I talked about how the fluid flows out and etc. Now, if you look at his hands and the trajectory and angle, again, can't see exactly what's in his hands or which way it's exactly pointing, but coming from this way would make that the exit and explain why his body went forward in at that angle. If I remember correctly, he fell forward left, which would be indicative of being hit from the right rear. Again, I could be wrong. These are things I'm seeing that I don't hear other people talking about. That's why I'm not going to sit here and keep talking about what everybody else is saying. There's plenty of it out there. These are the things that I'm seeing that I'm not hearing anybody else saying. Don't know if I'm right. Don't know if I'm wrong. Again, I wish we just had honesty and didn't have to think about these things, and we could be free of all the disinformation. So I want to know what you think. Again, I question whether the woman who was standing next to him, whether she would have an eardrum left in her left ear or not. But that right there really, and with tomorrow's video, I already made tomorrow's video. Look at the couple links that I'm putting together that people are questioning, that I see possibilities. I'll just put it that way. But possibilities that I don't hear people talking about. So I'll keep this video short. This really looks like a possible entered on the other side, came out on this side, and Charlie fell this way. He fell to his front left. I don't know, let me know what you think.